viewers, welcome back to the channel. Now I'm still here exploring this old cemetery over here in Benicia, finding some interesting stuff. Definitely very interesting. So we're gonna go explore some more up in here and check it out. And there is a cremation area I saw on the map here, so we're gonna see if we can find that at some point. So we got the Ross. This is pretty recent. Martha, 1928 to 2016, and there's music notes and ATM. Interesting. Here's a nice family plot area. Luca is the last names. Carmine Joseph, Pauline Bernice. She died in 1998. She was born in 1910. He died in 1972, and he was born in 1915. And he's the same. We got another one here. It might be the same guy. Yeah, it's the same death dates, but it's also another stone of his. But he was a veteran, Sergeant, U.S. Army, World War II was the. But it's exact same birth date and death date, so same one. They just decided, I guess, to put a marker marking him as a veteran too. Wow. Talk about forgotten graves over here underneath these trees. Charles Holbrook. That's like interesting. Charlie. Check this out right here. Aged 15 months and 20 days. This is the child's grave. I would assume one of these are the parents, but that's really washed out. I can't even see that. And that one, it's kind of hard to see that one too. Yeah, very interesting. Now I am hearing allegations also of this cemetery supposedly being haunted. It is kind of a creepy cemetery, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one in here right now too. As you can see, it's very, very conveniently marked. The rows and whatnot are marked with these nice little posts and little green signs with white lettering. Interesting area. I'm liking this cemetery. It's got some interesting stuff in it. Alrighty, in addition to the Cox grave that I showed a couple of videos ago as being a creepy grave, I've got another one here that is probably just as creepy. I'm going to show you what it is. Let's go check it out right now. Check this out. This is weird and creepy right here. Look at this thing. That's the door on it. That is weird. That looks just as creepy as the Walter Cox family. And I guess it's big. It's huge. Hooper. Hooper is the last name. Huh. I might try to look this person up with his family to see what the dealio is, if I can find anything on them. Now, I've found a few people with the name of Hooper, but I'm not sure if this is the one, because there's several people in here, but there's no pictures on the Find a Grave app. And I don't want to submit a picture and be submitting a picture of the wrong grave with somebody. So we're just not going to do that. All I can do is that this thing is so big, I can only assume there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 people named Hooper listed on the Find a Grave app with no pictures to really verify if this is the grave. But this grave is big enough, definitely, to maybe house at least 4 people, I would say. Like I said, I would enter it on Find a Grave, but there's not even any, there's no other names other than the last name to really verify. So I tried the endoscope. Didn't come out too well, I don't think. But I saw a little bit inside there, I think, but not a whole lot going on that I could see with that anyway. Taking quite the little trek here. Looks like I'm getting towards the front gate now. So, I think we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. They said there was like a columbarium area. I wonder if it's on the new side over there, where all the cremated remains are of those people. Huh. This one's got like a gate or like a special fence around it. See Elena Clausen. Let's look up this family and see what the dealio is on this. Interesting. I looked at the Find a Grave app, couldn't find much on them or anything really, just their names and their location in the cemetery here. But it's got this crazy little fence around it, kind of to keep people out. Interesting. That's an interesting name. Christ, George N., 1884 to 1957. So far, he's the only one in here. There's a spot for somebody else, but not quite sure who. Maybe spouse? Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, a little uphill trek here. Now we're close to the side fence over here. We're getting towards the end of it on this side. I love these little cemeteries, these old cemeteries. This is more my thing rather than the modern ones. I'll go to the modern ones, but these are more my thing. Look at this, Colby is the last name here. There's 3 main stones, and then didn't find really anything on this family other than their location, but one thing I did see, Julia here. Julia Colby, November 18th, 1835 to June 9th, 1881. It's hard to read the bottom here, but it says something about a Christian teacher and later a missionary of something or something years. I guess she's a native of Turkey. It says something Turkey here, like the country. So I think, yeah. But she was a school teacher, that's for sure. That's the one thing. And Gilbert W. Colby, I think it was May 3rd, 25. Oh man, it's hard to see this. 1881, possibly. This one's just, I think the name is Caroline on this one. But that's a stone there. But that's about it. Nothing really much. You got Mellon Otto, Julia Colby, 1869 to 1949, Henrietta Smith, 1837 1917, and Hydrick Esther M, 1906 to 1980 would be. Area over here next door is very interesting. Got an interesting little statue here. King is the last name. I don't know if you can really make that out, but what's interesting about this is it's got this little interesting statue up in here, just on the ground here. Very interesting. Charles King, April 2nd, 1840 to June 23rd, 1898, husband and father, good and kind. This one I saw at the top of the hill here, these are nice stones. Guess Wilson is the last name. Oh, there's different people in here, I think. Let me see. Yeah, Wilson, W-I-L-L-S-O-N. Keep hearing stuff rustling around up here. We got a lot of lizards up in this place. Let's see here. Mother, father. T.T. Kinstry, born August 30th, 1819, died July 17th, 1900. Interesting. We got here David C. Wilson, born November 15th, 1860, died November 25th, 1914, and a wife, Margareta, born November 23rd, 1884, died December 5th, 1975. That's a pretty, it's not super recent, but more recent than the rest of these guys up in here. Looks like this little grave area had, well, I don't know if it broke or fell over, a tree growing in the middle of it. There's the stones in there, and this creepy looking, like, what's left of this creepy looking tree. It looks like it could have maybe been on fire. It looks like it could be burned. It's like a tree trunk. Who knows, maybe lightning struck this bad boy, I don't know. And you wouldn't want to go down in there, there's a lot of spider webs. But yeah, that's interesting. Probably going to be leaving soon. Let's see some other interesting graves up in here in this middle part. I don't think I've been up in here yet, so let's go check it out. Now this area is crazy looking. This stone right here stood out to me from a distance. Let's see here. It says Ada, wife of G.O.W. Brown, born March 31st, 1845, died February, can't even tell, 27th, I'm sorry, February 27th, 1870. And it says at the bottom, eternal faith. Here's the name again for a second for you guys to read. What stood out here was this interesting statue at the top of it. Kind of hard to get it in the sun right now. William Hook, 1805 to 1882. What is that? Was that a Freemason symbol? Mary Hook, wife of Jebediah Hatch, died March 24th, 1881, age 41 years and 10 months. That's still young, but not uncommon for back in those days with all those diseases and whatnot going around. Oh, John W. Hook. I gotta look some of these people up so I can find something on these guys. It's hard to make out this stone. Emma Hook. Once again, it's hard to make out that stone. And little Louise. Must be a child's grave right here. Can't make that out though, unfortunately. Anyway guys, I am gonna get the heck out of here. This was an awesome old pioneer cemetery. Some cool graves, found some interesting people in here. It's hot right now. It's currently between 75 to 80 degrees. I've been out here for a while, so I am going to knock off right now and get the heck out of here because I can kind of sort of feel myself roasting a little bit. Now I did put some sunscreen on, but I don't think I got enough on my face because my face is a little tingly right now. So I'm gonna get out of the sun. I'll probably be regretting this tomorrow, but that's all there is to it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon. Therefore, you can be notified of all of my future uploads Once again, it was a pleasure to bring you this video of this awesome old cemetery, and I'll talk to you soon.